Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Shruti. How are you?
Yes, sir. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm doing fine as well. Thank you for asking me as well. So, I believe you and I are meeting the first time on Englishyaari today, right?
Right, sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
Mm, great. So, what can you tell me about yourself, first of all, Shruti?
Okay, sir. My name is Shruti Bhagat. I live in Jammu and Kashmir. I have completed my graduation in Bachelor of Arts, and now I am pursuing my Master's in English Literature. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love reading books and dancing. And nowadays, I am working on my communication skill and learning spoken English. So that's all about me.
Mm, amazing. What are your learning goals on Englishyaari, Shruti? What are you trying to improve on this
Sir,
platform?
actually, I am completely beginner in this language because in my
Are you
surrounding there is
sure?
no one.
Are you sure you are a
Yeah,
beginner? You speak very well, I believe. Hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
yes,
Anyway, go
but
ahead.
yes, sir. So in my surrounding there is no one with whom I can speak in English. So
Hmm.
that's why I took subscription on this app, and I think now I am little bit improving, but um, I think I lack in confidence because of lack of vocabulary. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay, great. So, Shruti, my name is Kishore Gurbani. I belong to Jaipur, Rajasthan, and for close to 8 years now, I've been helping people like you to improve their communication skills in English. Right?
okay.
So, first of all, let's talk about Jammu and Kashmir. So, what can you tell me about this beautiful state of yours?
Yes, sir. Jammu and Kashmir is, as you know, full of beauty, full of nature, and it's also known as the city of temple because the people
City
from
of
other
temples,
temples,
not
yeah,
city of
sorry,
temples. City of temples.
temples.
You have many temples down there, right? So, you have to use a
Right, sir.
plural in this case. City of temples. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Yes, sir. So many people from other state visited there to
Many people from other
uh,
states, right? Other
okay, from
states,
yeah
again
other
plural in this
states.
case. Other states visit here, not visited. Visited is a past tense. People come from different states even right now to visit Kashmir, right? So you would say many people from other states visit Jammu and Kashmir,
Okay,
right?
visit. Yes, sir.
Please go ahead.
To see the temples and some picnic spots. So if I talk
Hmm.
about my city, so I am from a very small city, and in that city, I am from very small village.
Hmm.
So my village is in my village, most of the
Yeah.
people work in agriculture, and the new generation they want to join army. They are so obsessed with um, joining army.
Hmm.
So yes, sir.
Okay, most of the people want to join the army. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
have you been to Srinagar, which is probably what Kashmir is more famously known for? Srinagar is the most, I believe, iconic town or city of Kashmir. So, are you somewhere near Srinagar or are you far off from Srinagar? So,
No, sir.
how far away from Srinagar are you?
I am from Jammu, Jammu main
Okay,
city.
okay. You are
So
from the main part of Jammu. Okay, great.
yes, sir. Kashmir
All
is far
right.
from my area, about
Yeah.
350 or 400 kilometer.
So let's talk about your city. So you belong to a village. Now let's talk about the village that you live in.
If I talk about this language, so I think no one give too much important to English language in my village or in my area. If
Mhm.
someone tried to speak in English, so other people make fun of them, or they maybe they say you trying to show off. So I
Maybe
want to
they would
change.
say that you are trying to show off, not you trying to show off.
You are,
You are
yes,
trying to shape. Yeah.
yes,
Hmm.
you are
Yeah.
trying to
Go
show
ahead.
off, but I want to change this mentality. So firstly,
Mm.
I want to become fluent English speaker. Then I help other to teach them why English is important. English language now is it's global language, so it's very important to learn this language.
So you
Yes.
want to teach people, but before teaching them, you want to learn the language yourself, basically, right?
Yeah, right, sir.
So you are talking about changing the mindset of people. Do you think it's easy to change the mindset of people anywhere, not only in Kashmir, but generally speaking? Is it easy to change the mindset of people?
No, it's not easy, but we give our best, or we try to.
All right. So we have to try to do this, basically, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay, Shruti, if you could change one thing in your village, what would you like to change in your village to make your village a better place for people to live in?
Uh, in
Any
my
one thing that
village,
you think could
I
make your
think
village or in
sometimes.
your city, in Jammu, anywhere, right? You can talk about Jammu, you can talk about your village. So, what do you think can you do to make your village a better place to live in?
To understand this, become financially independent. It is very important. This
You want to
thing.
change mindsets. You don't want young girls to get married early. You want them to become financially independent first, right?
Yes, sir. Right, sir.
Great. Shruti, let's talk about technology. So, how has technology impacted your life in the last couple of years? How has it made a difference to your life? So,
Okay.
it can be in a positive way or in a negative way. What is your opinion about technology and the impact that it has had on your life?
Okay. Sir, as we know, there after COVID, there are many work which we do from home, from work from home,
Hmm.
because of this technology or because of this social media. So
Hmm.
I worked in Delhi for 10 years, but due to
Hmm.
COVID, I lost my job. And after that, I continue my study. And I was passionate about this language from my childhood, but because of environment, I am not able to learn this language. And I just always thought about that, how I learn this language. But now, as I join this platform, so because of technology, so I think it is very positive point for me, because earlier it's only the way to learn anything, to go and join any institute, or
Hmm.
to go to any library or anything like this. But
Hmm.
now it's very easy. We learn each and everything if we are passionate and hard worker and consistent. So we learn each and everything from our home, due to this technology.
So,
Yes,
you believe technology has had a positive impact on you uh, in the last couple of years, right?
right, sir. But it's also depend on person to person, how use we use it or we misuse it. So
Hmm.
it depends on person to person.
So it depends from person to person, not on person
Okay,
to person,
it
right?
depends
This
from.
depends from person to person, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. So if we talk about our senior citizens, Shruti, maybe people of your parents' age, 60 and above, or your grandparents' age. So do you think people 60 years and above are comfortable using smartphones, laptops, UPI payments, all of these things?
If we teach them, so
Hmm.
then they are comfortable to use it. But now, this generation, they are always busy in their own work or in their own mobile. So
Hmm.
I think they don't take too much interest to teach, especially aged or above 60-year people,
Hmm.
to how to use technology, because as we know, they take much time to understand everything, how they use that social media in a good way, or what's the benefit of it. But yeah, if we teach them, so they really use it, and it's good for them
So
also.
they can use it. If we teach them, then they can use it. Not they use it. If we teach them,
They,
then they can use it properly. You missed out can from your sentence, right?
okay, they can use it, yes.
Shruti, have you sat down to teach any elder citizen how to use technology, how to use a smartphone, how to do UPI payments? Have you taught people how to do this?
Not elder one, but I because my mom, she used that small keypad mobile,
Hmm.
but I gifted them
I
Android.
gifted her.
Sorry, yeah, I gifted
You're
her
talking about your
Android
mom.
mobile.
You would use her, right?
Yeah,
Not them.
her.
Them is a
Yes, sir.
plural pronoun, right?
Yeah. So then I also teach her how to use it, and now she's very comfortable to use it, and she's very happy. And
Hmm.
sometimes they also tell me that I never think maybe I some one day I use a mobile. If someone use mobile, so I always think how he get the knowledge to use it. But
Hmm.
now I use it and it's very easy. So she's happy.
She's happy. So I taught her how to use a mobile, not I teach her how to use a mobile,
Okay.
right? Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Shruti, what are you doing in Jammu right now? So, are you
So right
studying? Are you
now,
working? What do you do exactly?
after COVID, I am at home.
Hmm.
I'm now I am doing masters in English and literature.
Mhm.
And now my first priority to become fluent English speaker. So I work
My
on
first
my
priority is to become, not my first priority to
is
become.
to
My first,
become, yeah.
you missed
And
out,
my
is
and
from your
I work,
sentence. Hmm.
yes, and I'm working on my communication skill. So actually, I know where we use was, were, is, am, are, but when I speak to someone, I always forget. So how I remember
So
this
you've
all
got to,
this?
if you know these rules and regulations, you have to apply them while speaking because you are doing masters in English literature, where grammar, I believe, is very important. So I don't have to tell you, you know the rules, you know the laws, the regulations. So you just have to remember. You have to remember how to apply these rules and regulations. So there's no shortcut that I can tell you, Shruti, do this, and you will learn how to do this. If you did not know the rules and regulations, then maybe I would have given you a tip, but you know these you know these rules and regulations. So what I believe is you're not practicing enough, or maybe you do not have the right setup, the right environment to speak English, which is why you lag behind in certain parts of the language, right? So maybe it's a
Right,
lack
sir.
of exposure. It's more than anything else, it's probably a lack of exposure. So I know many people don't speak English. I don't know about Jammu. I won't comment on Jammu, but I'll tell you an example of where I live. So I live, as I told you, I belong to Jaipur, Rajasthan, and I would safely say 70 to 80% of the population of Rajasthan don't speak English. Maybe even more than this. So only a handful of the population speaks English very well. So in this case, it's obvious that people don't get the right atmosphere, they don't get the right opportunities, which is why they suffer or they lag behind with the language. So I believe in your case, it may be a similar case. So you forget these rules
Yeah.
because you don't speak the language. Once you speak the language regularly, these rules and regulations become a natural part of your speaking. So this is, I think, why you are not able to remember all of these rules and regulations, right?
Right,
Now
sir.
we'll do a very simple activity, Shruti. This is a sentence formation activity. So I'm going to give you one word, and I will. I want you to form two different sentences using the same word. So I
Okay.
will form the first sentence for you. I'll take part in this activity. I'm going to form the first sentence for you, and then you can form your first sentence, and then I will form my second sentence. So we'll take turns forming two different sentences using one common word, right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
The first word is breakfast. I'll form the first sentence for you. I eat breakfast every morning at 7:30 a.m. It's
Okay.
your turn now. You've got to use breakfast in a sentence of your own.
Uh, uh, Bread and kaladi is my favorite in breakfast.
Bread and kaladi are my favorite in breakfast. You are naming two things here. When you name
Yeah,
more than
are.
one thing, then you use are. If you say, or if you had only mentioned bread, then you could have said,
Hmm. Yes.
bread is my favorite. But you are talking about more than one. You are talking about two things here, right?
Okay.
I enjoy cooking breakfast for my family members during the weekends. That's my second sentence. You've got to form your second sentence now.
Mm, it's very important to take a um, good breakfast for good health.
It's important to have a healthy breakfast every day. Why don't you say this instead? Right?
Hmm. Yeah.
It's important to have a healthy breakfast every day. This sentence summarizes what you want to say, I believe. Right?
Yes, sir.
The second word is shoes. Jute. Okay?
Okay.
I will form the first sentence. I have three pairs of shoes at home. It's your turn now. You're going to form your first sentence using this word.
Yesterday I bought a new pair of shoes.
Okay? Very good. I lost my shoes when I went to the temple last week. That's the second sentence. You've got to form your second sentence now.
I don't like shoes in white color.
I don't like shoes of white color, not in white color.
Okay. Off.
Right?
Hmm. Yes, sir.
The third word is computer, Shruti. Now you have to begin sentence formation first. पहला sentence आपको बनाना है.
Hmm. Nowadays, it's very important to know how to use computer.
Very good. Shruti and I are having a session on Englishyaari through my computer. This is my first sentence. It's your turn. And we're going to form the second sentence.
Uh, in our school, we were very excited in computer class.
Right? Good enough. I bought a computer for my nephew last week on his birthday. The last
Okay.
word for today is family. Shruti, how will you use family in a sentence? So let me tell you, I've never bought a computer. It was not my nephew's birthday last week. I don't eat breakfast at 7:30 in the morning. So I'm just using these sentences as a reference point for you. So you don't have to always put yourself in this situation when you form a sentence, right? So when you form a sentence, just try to use the word in a sentence. This is what I'm looking for, right?
Okay.
Go ahead. It's your turn. You've got to begin sentence formation with the word family.
Uh, Nowadays, people mostly stay away from their family, and it causes stress, anxiety.
Okay. It causes stress and anxiety, not stress,
Yeah, stress
anxiety,
and anxiety. Hmm.
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my turn. My family and I will be going out for dinner tonight. The
Uh,
second sentence should be.
we are five members in my family.
Okay. Now tell me, how did you find this activity? This is a sentence formation activity. Do you think it's hard? Do you think it's easy? Is it challenging? What would you say about this activity? Should be.
No, sir, it's great, and it helped me to boost my confidence.
So your confidence was very evident to me when you started your session. You introduced yourself very well. Um, I think you speak the language quite well. So um, to boost your confidence a little more, I want you to do this activity every day alone with yourself. I want you to
Okay.
take three new words every day and I want you to form three sentences using every word that you want to practice with. So if you
Yes,
choose
sir.
three words and form three sentences each, you will form nine sentences every day. Now,
Hmm.
choose new words. Shruti, don't talk about shoes, don't talk about computers tomorrow because if you repeat your words every day, you end up forming the same sentences over and over again. So, new
Yes,
words
sir.
will force you to form new sentences and will force you to think differently in English. This is what I want you to do. I want you to think differently in English, right? So,
Right, sir.
speak out your sentences aloud. Shruti, do not write them down on a piece of paper. Do not recite the sentences mentally to yourself because I want you to speak the language and I want you to become comfortable speaking the language. And this activity that I've given you is a very simple activity but a very effective activity which helps you to improve grammar, sentence formation, fluency, confidence, vocabulary, and many other things. Now, to summarize your session, you need to improve your grammar, you need to work on sentence formation, you need to improve your confidence and your fluency levels. But I will not take credit away from you. I think you speak the language well, you sound confident, but there is still work that needs to be done, Shruti. Right?
Yeah, right, sir.
Now, what questions do you have? Please ask me any questions that you want to ask related to the session. So please go ahead.
So nowadays I am also doing shadowing practice.
Okay, that's very good.
So, uh, and if you suggest me any shadowing uh, video related YouTube channel or any book which is good for me
You
according
know,
to my level.
your level is good enough. What I will suggest to you is go online, find a newspaper in English, Times of India, Hindustan Times. These are newspapers that I read every day online, and you don't have to pay any subscription for these newspapers. They are available free of charge to you. So what I want you
Okay.
to do is choose any article from these newspapers. So I read Times of India every day. I read Hindustan Times. Um, as I said, you don't have to pay any amount for this. What I want you to do is just choose any article from any one of these newspapers. Choose a paragraph from any article. Read the first 8 or 10 sentences aloud to yourself, and after reading the first 8 to 10 sentences, I want you to translate what you have understood by reading those first 8 to 10 sentences into your own simple English language. So you've
Yes,
got to
sir.
interpret what you've understood by reading 8 to 10 sentences. So for every 10 sentences that you read, you should be able to interpret the content in at least 5 or 6 sentences of your own, right?
Okay. Yeah, right,
So
sir.
just choose a section that you like. If you are interested in fashion, in sports, in business, politics, any one section, and just choose a random article, read any paragraph, right? From that article, just read the first 10 sentences, 8 to 10 sentences, and try and interpret. But you've got to interpret it aloud in
Hmm.
English, right? So you start preparing yourself to speak better. And this is a listening activity because you listen to yourself speak and you try to interpret what you have read to yourself. This is a very good activity that you can try out, right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Great. Did you enjoy your session, Shruti?
Yes, sir. Very much. I enjoy my session and also I learn a lot of things.
So I'm here around on the platform. Please feel free to connect whenever you want to practice.
Yes,
It's
sir.
going to be
Sure.
great connecting with you. And what other questions do you have? What other doubts do you have in mind, Shruti?
So, no, that's it. I don't have any question
So I've
now.
given you two activities. One is, of course, the sentence formation. The other is reading an article. Start up on both of these. See how they work for you, Shruti, and we can connect again whenever you want to practice. And then I'm going to share more tips. We'll do lots of exercises together. And I believe after some time, you should be a much improved version of your current version. You should be a much improved Shruti version 2.2, right?
Yeah, right, sir.
So keep working, keep enjoying life, work hard on your English, and looking forward to meeting again.